So let's start. So see, yesterday we have learned this, that is relative motion don't write this if you have already written. Relative motion of object relative motion of object and image with respect to spherical curved surface. Spherical curved surface. Okay. Yes. Yes. Now, if we will consider, listen one more time, little bit clarity I am trying to give you so that you will understand nicely. This is the principal axis, and now object and image is moving, है ना? Relative motion we are going to learn. Same like mirror. If you will see that this is the object, okay, and suppose somewhere here you are getting image, and this is also moving, this is also moving, right? And as you know, this distance is what? U. This distance is somewhat P. Okay. Object distance, image distance. Right. And as you know, what is this? Refractive index mu1. This is refractive index mu2 for this curved surface. Clear? Right. And now listen what we did and how we have derived that. I am going to take complete differentiation so that you will understand better. Now, this velocity I am taking as a velocity of object, and this one is velocity of image, and we have to find the relation between these two. What is that? PO and PI. Okay, कैसे करेंगे देखो. So first of all, what I am doing, I am taking our formula, that is mu2 by V minus mu1 by U is equal to mu2 minus mu1 by R. Now let's differentiate. What we will do now? We will differentiate. On differentiating, listen, stepwise I am doing this differentiation, try to understand. d dt of mu2 by V minus mu2 by V minus d dt of mu1 by U is equal to d dt of mu2 minus mu1 divided by r. Is that clear? Any doubt here? Please ask. Do you have any doubt till here? Yes?
No, sir. Clear.
Yes. Now, after this, what I am doing, this mu2 is constant with respect to time. Agree with me? Yes? So that's why I am taking this mu2 here and d dt of p power minus 1. This step you understood? 1 by v I have written p power minus 1. Is that clear? Yes or no? You can send message. Yes, understood. Okay, good. Minus. Here also mu1 I am taking outside because it is constant. And then d dt of u power minus 1. Now this side you see mu2, mu1 and r all are constant. Derivative of constant is 0. Already I told you d dt of any constant is going to be 0. And one more formula also I told you, d dt of suppose t power n is there, then this is n into t power n minus 1. Agree with me? Already I told you d by dx, d by dt, whatever it is. Basic formulas I told you. Right. Okay. Now, listen what we are getting here. This is mu2 into, this is d by dt of e power minus 1. So this is minus 1 into e power minus 1 into, again differentiation of this, that is dv by dt. Agree with me? Yes? Yes, no? Understood? Minus this mu1 as it is into, this is u power minus 1 differentiation. What you will get? Minus 1 into u power minus 1 into du by dt is equal to 0. समझ में आ रहा है? कहाँ जा रहा है? दिमाग में जा रहा है, ऊपर से जा रहा है, नीचे बोलो। आ रहा है समझ में डिफरेंशिएशन? हाँ? दिमाग में जा रहा है। ओके चलो अब देखो, ये आ गया, ये माइनस 1 माइनस इंटू mu2 माइनस mu2. Now this is v power minus 1. What you will get? v power minus 2 into dv by dt. Minus minus plus mu1 into u power minus 2 into du by dt is equal to 0. Both reflection and refraction. मेहर माधुरी. समझ में आ रहा है बोले तो यस. ओके. थोड़ा सा रिफ्लेक्ट हो रहा है सर, थोड़ा सा रिफ्रैक्ट हो रहा है ना माधुरी? बेस्ट आंसर. सही है ना? ओके चलो अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. And now what I am writing, shall I go to the next page or shall I write one more step here only? Minus, I think space is not sufficient for me here, so I will write here. Okay, see after this minus mu2, this is v power minus 2 means I can write v square into dv by dt plus this is mu1 divided by u square into this is du by dt is equal to 0. कोई डाउट है यहाँ पे? कोई डाउट है? ओ उसका नाम ललित है। अरे तुम्हारे खुद का नाम लिखो रे। You write there your own name. Okay. हाँ राइट। तो आगे चलते हैं। यस, यहां तक समझ में आया? यस, अंडरस्टूड। ओके, नाउ आई एम गोइंग फॉरवर्ड। नेक्स्ट पेज पे चलो। Shall I go to the next page? Okay, right. तो चलो अब बोलो मुझे क्या आ रहा है? माइनस mu2 बाई वी स्क्वायर इंटू dv बाई dt है ना, राइट? प्लस mu1 बाई u स्क्वायर इंटू du बाई dt इज इक्वल टू 0। सुनना। यस, कोई संदेह यहां तक आ गया है? सब कुछ क्लियर? नाउ दिस टर्म आई एम ट्रांसफरिंग दिस साइड, so what I am getting minus mu2 by v square into dv by dt is equal to minus mu1 by u square into du by dt. Yes, understood? Okay, now this minus minus cancel, and what I'm doing, this v square I'm transferring here, and this mu1 also that side, everything just dv by dt here. So dv by dt is equal to, you see this v square will go here, so v square by u square into this mu2 here, and this is mu1 है ना, और u है, you only know. Yes, so this mu1 by mu2 आएगा यहाँ पे, है ना? This is mu1 and this mu2 is coming here, and this is du by dt. Check करो, everything is right. mu and u में confusion नहीं होना है, देखो ठीक से, सही है? Everything is correct. ये देखो u स्क्वायर यहाँ पे, ये v स्क्वायर यहाँ पे, ये mu1 यहाँ पे, ये mu2 यहाँ पे, ये du by dt, ये du by dt. क्लियर है? Yes. Now dv by dt means the rate of change of image distance with respect to time. dv by dt is what? The rate of change of image distance with respect to time. du by dt is what? The rate of change of object distance with respect to time. So can I write here vo or vi? Vi लिखना, vo लिखना, बोलो। I should write vi because it is image distance is changing. So here pi है ना, pi, that is velocity of image, is equal to v square by u square into mu1 by mu2 into vo, velocity of object. And like this we got the formula which we have derived yesterday. Understood now? Clearly understood? Yes, 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 Lalit, understood? Ishan Babu, understood or not?
Yeah, understood, sir.
आदित्य कहाँ पे है? आदित्य है क्या? Yes. Okay. Shall we go to the next concept? Chapandi. Yes. Okay. Right. Now next topic is net magnification of spherical surface. What is the next concept? Net magnification. Net magnification of spherical surface. Net magnification of spherical surface. ओके, ये क्या है? ये क्यों है? हाँ? नेट मैग्निफिकेशन ऑफ स्फेरिकल सरफेस. So in this topic, what we are doing, we are taking some different spherical surfaces. Okay, so suppose here is the first surface, this is the second surface, this is the third surface, this is the fourth surface, like this. So many surface we are taking, and this is principal axis. And now we are going to keep object suppose somewhere here. Okay, and this is B1, this is B2, and so on, B3, B4, so on, like that. Okay, B3 and so on. Now this is height is suppose h0. Okay, height of object is h0, and then its image you are getting here, whose height is suppose h1. What is the height? h1. Now for this you are having some height somewhere here, that is like this, that is h2, and again because of this you are getting next image, that height is suppose h3, and so on. Then in this case, if I want to find net magnification in such a type of cases, if I want net magnification, magnification means what? Height of image by height of object. Yes, no? मालूम है ना आपको? Right? हाँ. So net, first magnification means what? Height of image by height of object. है ना? ఇక్కడ ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఉంటుంది అండ్ ఇక్కడ ఇమేజ్ వస్తుంది. ఎస్, ఇఫ్ కాన్వెక్స్ లెన్స్ ఇస్ దేర్, అట్లా ఇమేజ్ వస్తుంది. ఎస్, నో? సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇమేజ్ ఫర్ కాన్వెక్స్ లెన్స్ సపోజ్, है ना? Like this. So whatever the height is there, this is hi, height of image, this is ho, and this m is equal to hi by ho, hi ho, hai na? This you know already. So like that here also, net magnification, when I am finding, what I should do in such type of cases, just multiply all magnifications m1, m2, m3, and so on up to mn. Just multiply to get the net magnification. And here m1 is what? m1 is what here? These are the spherical surfaces. These are not the mirrors. These are not the mirrors. These are the curved surfaces. Okay. We are in which topic? Refraction through curved surface. We have not entered into lens 8. We have finished mirror. After mirror, we have entered into refraction through curved surface. Okay. So that is for, or this is for only curved surface. So here M1 is what? M1 is equal to H1 by H0. Then M2 is equal to what here? H2 by H1 and so on. Understood? Like that, you have to substitute to get the net magnification due to spherical surface. Is that clear? Okay. Understood? Clear hai? Clear hai na? Okay. Right. Shall we go to the next topic? Shall we go to the next topic? Yes. Okay. तो चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. Right. Okay. I'm going to the next page, next concept. So let's go to the next. And the next concept is slab with one surface silvered. What is the next concept? Slab with one surface silvered. With one surface silvered. So what we are doing in this, we are taking one glass slab. Okay. So you can see here how I am taking glass slab. This side I am drawing the diagram. This is a glass slab. And this is what line on which I am going to keep object. Point object we are dealing with. And this side is silvered. ये जो side है, this we are going to silver. है ना? Means like mirror. Understood what I did? Okay. One glass slab I have taken and its one side I have silvered. Now this point is P1. This point is P2. Okay. P1 and P2. Right. Now the red color dot, can you see? Red color dot, can you see? This is what object is. O. And suppose it is at a distance x from P1. This distance. How much this distance is? X. Clear hai? Okay, this is X. Right. Now what happens? Yes. Now the thickness of this glass slab is T. What is the thickness given? Thickness is T. Okay. Right. Now this one is air. Which medium? This is air. And this one is what we can take, whatever glass or whatever it is, but its refractive index I am taking as mu. What is the refractive index? Mu. Understood? Okay. Just switch off the video. Right. Okay. Now, whatever the first image I am getting for this object is somewhere here, and this point I am getting first image. So I am denoting with pink color. This is image I1 because here it is behaving like mirror plus this slab. That's why image is coming here. Hai na? So this distance is what? This distance is what is this distance? Let us suppose P1. Okay, and that's what we have to find now. Let's find out this distance first. So let's go to our formula. What is the formula? Mu2 by V minus mu1 by U is equal to mu2 minus mu1 divided by R. Concentrate, concentrate, and only concentrate. Now you see, this is not at all curved surface. Is it curved surface? No, this is completely straight. So for this type of slab, for slab, R is equal to infinity. Why infinity? Because this is straight. That's why first equation I am getting is what? Mu2 by V minus mu1 by U is equal to sunna. Why sunna? Because R is infinity and 1 by R means 1 by infinity, which is equal to sunna, which is equal to 0. Yes, understood? Okay, right. अब देखो mu2 क्या है? mu2 कौन है? mu2 mu है ना? So this is mu and this is I am taking as a P1 minus, because this we have to find. Mu1 is what? Air, that's why 1. And here, what is this distance? X, but it is minus X because I am going to substitute. And this is against the light direction. This we have to find. That's why I am not keeping the sign. And therefore, what I am getting, mu by P1 is equal to minus 1 by X. And therefore, P1 is equal to minus mu1 into X. Automatically sign is coming. Definitely means image is this side only. Understood? Automatically you got sign. Understand? कोई doubt? Yes. Clear है? Yes. Good. अब देखो next one. Now this I1. Now this I1 behaves like object for pole P2, and I2 is image, and for this I2 is image. Okay, so where is I2? Somewhere here I am getting this image. This is what? I2, because of this I1. Now let's find out this. So what I am getting for this, we have very less time left. Okay, so let's see how much it is. So for pole P2, what is the object distance, Ray? What is the object distance? Yes. Yes. Can you do this yourself? T plus x नहीं, यहाँ पे P1 T plus mu x आना चाहिए ना, ये ऑब्जेक्ट है. This is the object for this P2. Can you do it yourself? Can you do it here from here? P plus T, P1 plus T है ना? Yes. तो अगर हम P2 के लिए देखेंगे तो क्या आ जाएगा देखो. I am just giving you answer. You can try after this. So mu2 by P minus mu1 by U is equal to mu2 minus mu1 by R. So definitely this is going to be 0. And here now mu2 is what? Bolo? mu2 is what? mu2 is what here? Because finally if we will see, direct I am writing one statement because this is again it will not means it will take time. So I2 is image. Now this I2 image is again behaves as an object. I2 behaves as an object for pole P1, and therefore we will get one more image, that is I3 somewhere here. What is this? I3 somewhere here. And if I want to find the final image distance, then direct I am doing, what you will get? 1 by V3 minus 1 by V3 minus mu divided by minus of mu x plus 2t, which is equal to 0. And direct I am writing answer P3 is equal to minus of mu x plus 2t divided by mu. But I am giving you one task. Now 1 minute is left. If you will try karo. Otherwise I will take it again tomorrow from this part. But see, try karo first. As I said, no I2. So P2 is there now. You try to find P2. You can try to find this P2. Okay, and that P2 you can substitute somewhere, and then you will get P3. Okay, you try to do this. Understand? Okay, you check it. You are getting this or not? This P2 all apart. P2 find out karo and V3. If you did not get, tomorrow again I will explain. Don't worry, just try. Okay, just try karo. यहाँ तक आ गया ना? इसके बाद क्या होगा? Just try करो. Try to solve. If not, I will solve again. This session is going to end and I have another class also. एक बार try करो, मुझे solution भेजो. Send me solution. If you will not get, I will solve again tomorrow. Okay. Just try and